Hey. Checking my audio. Everything seems good. So I decided to pause my Law and Order and go live. I am doing well. Hope everybody else is doing well also. Okay. So let me show you what I'm working on today. Oh, but first we want to do a disclaimer that the date is September 13th. It's a Tuesday. It's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you are viewing this video anytime after that, then I'm no longer live, so I'm not going to answer you in the chat or in the comments as quickly as possible because I'm not live anymore and I'm taking a break. So don't get upset. And also, this is not a tutorial. This is just I'm talking and you made it. Sir, how are you? So I'm just talking and having fun and just finishing a pair of earrings because they were requested. So I was like, well, I might as well just do it live because I didn't have a chance to think of a little project that I wanted to practice. Soon I might be doing this project on a video, so while it's still fresh. So let me turn around my camera so I can show you guys what I'm working on. This eyeball. So I finished one of them, and so I said, oh, and I was like, man, I'm really tired. So I stopped, but I really need to get this out soon. So let me just show you the anatomy of these. These are going to be earrings. Of course, I'm going to cut it in half. But the anatomy of this, I don't know if you guys know about this foundation stuff. This is what it is. Beading foundation, and so they come in like 3 different colors. I think it's gray, white, or it could be just black and white. No, it's just black and white. So I have like black foundation and white foundation. This is one of the foundations that was in this package, which is really cool if you want to do something like that. Something like this that would actually hold up and it's tough. So I'm glad that I actually found this and was like, oh my god, so much better than fleece, because fleece is very flimsy, but as you can see, this is like, look at it, it's like really tough. Like, you see how it bends there? Yeah, it's tough. Fleece would just like fold and it would just be like flimsy. But yeah, of course I am doing my technique with the wire and the glue. I know. So I decided, Azure, that I was going to put a little blurb in the Discord, be like, let me put that in there, because I usually do that, and the last 2 times I didn't. So it really was not your fault. It's not your fault at all, because I completely forgot to do that step. But anyway, this is what I'm working on. So of course I'm only doing, what do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 colors here. I even went with the, look at the little corner of the eye. But I mean, I don't really like the middle of it, but when I sent the pictures to the person who requested it, they were like, oh my god, I love it. And I was like, okay, good. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I'm trying to figure out whether I'm going to do these bigger so that this can be the pupil, and then I want to do some color like blue, you know, like this color or something around the edge or whatever. So these colors that I have, everything is in the description box below. I have this blue, I think this is for the actual video that I'm going to do. That's why that's out. We're going to do blue eyeshadow instead of the purple eyeshadow. So yeah, everything's in the description box below, which is all the beads that I use, there's going to be, this is a bead that was given to me, so it's not going to be something that you can find. So I found something that was equivalent. So I put that in the description box below. I put the beading foundation, the wire, and the glue down there. I don't think I put anything else, but yeah, it's pretty simple. Pretty simple, I must say. All right, so these simple beads. It was so funny that they had these beads in there, and I said, oh my god, that's like a perfect skin color. And then I didn't use it for skin because that's how I roll. And of course my B7000 glue that I am running out of, even though it comes like 4 to a pack. Oh, I know you love blue. Oh my goodness. There's the blue. So yeah. So I had a couple of these beads, right? This bead really was like, it was really a garnet color, and then but it was very, very transparent. And so I was like, man, this will be a perfect pupil. So what I did, I found a pupil type bead, right? And then I painted the back side of it black, and then I turned it over so it looks black shining through from the other side. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I'm so proud of myself. Pretty proud of myself. So I used craft glue because it really doesn't matter. And then I just glued it down. What's so easy about doing this is I like to have a focal point first, and then I drew around it. Like I put the bead in there, I glued it to the foundation, and then I drew in the eye and which beads I want to land where. So that kind of helps. So that's definitely what I'm going to bring out in the video. So let me get started. But yeah, like I was saying, I paused my Law and Order because I was like, oh, I gotta go live. My alarm says I need to go live. Get your butt in gear. Get your butt in gear. And of course, I'll be using my technique where I take the wire and then I'll just spool it at the end so that when I string on the beads or put it into this foundation, that is not going to slip right back out. So wait, what am I doing? Oh, white. So I got my white beads here, but I also wanted to talk to you guys about what should I bead next, because I feel like I'm into getting into these, you know, beaded earrings lately. Because this is another thing I'm working on, because I wanted some pumpkin earrings, and so I found some like pumpkin colored beads, and then I was like, ooh, this gold will be nice. Literally this gold is like this camera is not picking it up very well, but this gold is actually copper. So when you look at it, it's definitely pumpkin color. So I'm gonna fill these in with these gold looking beads. This dark orange is just going to be accent beads because they're very dark. Like, they are darker than what my camera is picking up. Let me see if you can see it. You can already see it from here. See how dark they are? And now look at it from here. Totally different, right? Totally different color. So from my color, it just looks brown, believe it or not. It looks brown, but on camera it looks orange. Interesting. I might have to change my camera when I do this as a video next week, because that is like way too dark. I mean, way too light. It makes me think I should make these the pumpkin color, and then this is like the accent color. But oh well. Oh well. I see what I can do. But I've been working on different beaded things like that, and then taking those and creating earrings out of them. So I've been doing that a lot, and that was really relaxing because I need projects that are going to be relaxing to me, and I haven't been finding those lately. So of course, really, I actually went on to Amazon, right? So I went onto Amazon because the understanding is Amazon has everything, okay? When I say everything, I mean everything, okay? And so I was looking for some cuff bracelets that have a bevel around the edge so that I can take my loom work off the loom and put it and glue it to the cuff and make a very awesome bracelet. So that's another video. So I have like 3 videos coming up soon. So I was like, oh my God, I gotta find it. And so of course you go on Amazon, right? That's exactly what I did. I went on Amazon and I was like, yay, I think I could find it here. And I was searching and searching, putting in the parameters that I think I would need. And then I went on Etsy. I ended up on Etsy and I put in exactly the search that I was looking for, which was beveled cuff. I didn't really care if it was bronze, aluminum. I don't care. Tin. I didn't care. I just needed something. So for the video, because you can't tell exactly what it is in the video, but I said I don't really care what it is. I gotta find something, and I found all kinds of beveled cuffs that I can put my loom work on. Like literally, I'm going to loom a bracelet, but I'm going to finish it by gluing it to the cuff. I'm going to try to do it as seamlessly as possible where there's not a lot of glue poking through or anything like that. I'm just going to do it really nice and professional. And then I'm going to do it first so I can take a picture of it, obviously. And then I'm going to do a video on it. So Etsy, that's where I found the cuffs that I've been looking for like forever. Ridiculous. I'm like, are you kidding me? Etsy is the place where I'm going to find it. I really thought for sure at Amazon would have it. Amazon has been letting me down a lot lately. And it seems like Etsy knows what you want, knows what people like. And it seems like Amazon is just like trying to sell us just junk. And every time we get it, it is junk. So I enjoy when you can get supplies that are made by somebody from a small business and they care about you more. You know, they put the confetti in the packages. They care about me. Why is everybody who's on Etsy, when they sell things to you, it has confetti all in the package? Is that a thing? Is that an Etsy thing? They just love their freaking confetti. Is it just me that Etsy people love confetti? You guys, if you want to sell things on Etsy, please don't put confetti in your in your envelopes. I don't do it. I do tissue paper. I wrap it in tissue paper and I put stickers on it to close it. But I am not going to put any confetti in envelopes because that just drives me bonkers. All right. Boom. So easy to do this project. And I found that when you have it like this design, I think the white of the eye, 8mm beads in dark colors. Okay, that's easy. I was looking for, I think this is a 10mm. I think this one is a 10mm, and I was looking for, yeah, this one's like 9.5, 10, and so I was looking for those. I found them. Sometimes it's like the way that you search for it, that kind of, I'm gonna turn my mic up. I forgot that last week my audio was really low for some reason. No one told me. So I'm going to turn up a smidgel. Yes, I said a smidgel. But anyway, it's a matter of how you search for it. And so I don't find beads. Oh, You know what you can go? You can go to Capital City Beads. Capital City Beads is a really, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just love them so much. And Capital City Beads actually has a sale going on, I believe. And so that's the only place where I would get beads. And I couldn't find the beads that I was, or I didn't go to Capital City Beads because I forgot. But I went to Amazon just because I had some Amazon credit. So I was like, let me just go and buy some beads for free instead of going to Capital City and I have to pay for it. So Capital City Beads, if you are really in the market for that, one is a small business. I believe they're a small business. And they have an awesome selection. They have a lot of like Mayuki beads, which I really want to get into doing. I really need to get into using those because Mayuki beads are so uniform and great. And there goes my mother-in-law is calling me for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why she's calling me. So anyway, you know what I like about my phone? It flashes when I receive a phone call. It's pretty cool because I'm kind of deaf. So I may not hear the phone ringing, but I can see it. Okay. So yeah. So I want to get into using Mayuki beads. Does anybody use Mayuki beads? And what do you use your Mayuki beads for? These beads that I'm using now are 11 aught, I believe, 11 aught, 11.0, and I got them for really cheap, and so I like to use them for my what do you call this, like bead embroidery. So I like to use it for that because it really doesn't need to be anything magical beads wise. I got it. Words are hard. I'm gonna go in on the other side. So I love doing this technique using just any regular beads. It doesn't really matter. And I always ask this every week. What is everybody watching lately? What are you watching lately? Because I just started again watching Law and Order. I don't know why I wanted to watch the old. We're talking about the old Law and Order with like McCoy and Ed and Joe. I'm talking about old school Law and Order, just regular Law and Order. I've been watching it lately, and which is crazy. I watch crime shows all the time, and my husband actually was like, I kind of like Law and Order. Let's watch some Law and Order. So I was like, okay. He's never really into crime shows that much, but he watches it with me. And then so the regular crime shows are okay, but then you got the First 48, which is just like there's this body on the ground and he has, you know, blood coming out of his head, like just stuff like that was like, oh my god. And he wants to watch that, which is just like, why do you want to watch that over, you know, just regular Law and Order, which is just like fake stuff. It's not real. I'm like, Law and Order is a little, I mean, First 40 is a little too real for me. So I watch it very rarely. I don't know, is that still on? And then I get a Candy Crush notification. Oh no. 8 millimeter, did you say round? Or did you just put in there 8mm beads? And I'm wondering if they're having a sale, because I will go over there and get some beads, because you can always use beads, bro. I mean, I need to get some beads anyway, because I need to get I got a couple designs I want to do. So that's 3 videos. One that I'm editing right now, which is this necklace that I'm wearing with the tassel that we did last week. So I did a video for that, and then so that's one video. And then next I am doing this eyeball, and then maybe the pumpkin. And then after that it will be some more looming, some more finishing of looming. Oh wait, okay. This is hard to do when you're not paying attention. And I'm on as a bad, don't tell nobody. Kind of blind. Okay. I think the hole is big enough. So there we go. So those are all my videos that are coming up soon. I'm pretty excited for them because I haven't done a video in a long time because I took a break. I literally went one day before we went to California. I went in one day and said, I'm going to do 4 videos, and I did. Really? That's crazy. It makes me want to, I'm going to get on, hold on a second. Let me just make this smaller. There you go. And let me see. Let me make this smaller. Sorry, I'm talking about my my windows on my computer. Because there's Capital City Bees. What else do I go? Have Capital City. And then oh, try cherry tree beads. That's another one. I'm trying to get sponsored by them because they're in my state. And but what I like about cherry trees, they have a lot of findings or metal components, and those are pretty dope. Okay, so let me first I need to learn how to spell, because they have a lot of beads there. All right, so sorry. I'm doing a search real quick. Oh, I got no search results because I didn't put a space in between 8 and millimeter. But they got 12mm beads. Yeah, you're better off. Probably, yeah. They're natural beads. Wood beads, lava beads. Sorry, I'm looking. Yeah, they have 8. That's why, because they're sold out. There's 8mm. There was 8mm black lava stone beads. So they have 8mm beads. Where are my wood beads? 8mm. They have 8mm wood beads and stuff like that. And they have like 2 pages of them. I don't know. You're better off when you go to Capital City Beads. I don't think their search is really good. Just go to check glass beads. Do that. Check glass beads, and then and when I say check, I mean CZECH glass beads, and then search that way. Yeah, they have all different sizes. Yeah. Pressed glass. let me see, teardrop. Oh wait, we're not looking at teardrop. What am I talking about? All right, let's do melons. Yeah, there's 8mm beads all in there. Just don't do a search. You just have to go and put the work in and actually search by clicking on different ones like that. Okay, so let me look at this chat because I know that I missed some. Yeah, Fire Mountain Gems, to me, Fire Mountain Gems is my last resort. I hate them. Fire Mountain Gems is the worst. Yeah, it's glass. No, they have glass beads. You gotta just look for them. Check, which is CZECH, like check. Glass beads. They have those, and they're all different sizes. 8mm, 8mm to 10. Well, I'll say 2mm to 10mm is what they have there. So they're there. It's just that their search is garbage because they're a small business. No offense to small businesses. But even on my website, my search is terrible. So I don't encourage people to use the search option on different websites, especially ones that are on Shopify, because Shopify is terrible with searches, just being honest. So, ooh, it's filling up really nicely. Okay, so I left myself some space right here for, wait, is this where, no, this is where I want to, okay, so I'm going to fill this up with white. I was trying to copy this and that's not what I want to do with putting the pink beads there. Yeah, I don't want to put pink beads here. This is the corner of the eye, just like this is the corner of the eye. You can tell the difference, right? Right. Did I do that okay? So I add some extra little darkness there and right here. And then I'm going to fill this up with white, but then I'm going to have the pink right here. Okay. I got it. Got it, people. I got it. Okay. So you keep searching, keep looking, because 8mm is a very it's a very common size. So, you know, it's not like it's some size that's rare. So it's 8mm. But yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And if you can't find it there, you'll definitely be able to find it at what did I say? Cherry Tree beads. They're awesome. And I love their choices for beads and for the findings. Sorry, it's my bug zapper. And I think I should make a t-shirt, because every time when I'm on live, my bug zapper goes off because I have plants. So when you have plants, you have gnats. That's what happens. So I have gnats in the house too. I'm off camera because, well, you kind of can see me here. I'm just poking back down into the same hole I just came into. So it's taking me a lot of effort because I'm blind as a bat. Oh, I got it. I felt it. All right. So there we go. What do you mean everybody is posting fascinated bees? What do you mean? Yeah, this is a, oh, it's so pretty. This stone, or this stone is not a stone, I'll tell you that right now. This bead that I am using right now was given to me. A lot of the stuff I have has been given to me in furtherance of my YouTube channel. Kind donations for people who are like, oh, I did wire wrapping and I tried doing it and then I hate it. Or my mother used to collect all these and she has Alzheimer's, so she can't do this anymore. You know, different things like that. And then what I will do is, to every person who gave me something, I make them something with the beads and the supplies that they gave me. So they leave with a little thing that I made out of the stuff that they gave me. So I've been doing that for a couple years. Like I'll do like a brooch, a pair of earrings, or a necklace or something like that, just using the beads that they gave me. So I love doing that. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so how big do I need? Okay, this will be perfect. Perfect amount of wire to waste. I've been wasting a lot of wire. Oh, so you want a smooth round? Yeah, there's glass beads there. I definitely saw them at Capital City. At Capital City, and I know that I said Capital City was having a sale, but I think it was Cherry Tree was having a sale because they sent me an email and I was like, ooh, I'll consider it. So go to those two, and then yeah, I will be going to Asheville this weekend actually. So I'm going to Asheville, run through there, and that's where Cherry Tree is, and I can't wait to go there to like just lay my eyes on stuff and just touch things. So I will be posting a video, just like a quick short of me losing my mind in a bead store. Yeah, just saying. So that is what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna post a little and okay, so I'm gonna post a little video. Sorry, I just been diagnosed with ADHD, so I'm starting to see the effects of it. But I'll post a video of me going to Cherry Tree and loving on all the beads and stuff. But Azur, I'm going to do some shopping for you, and I'll send you a link if I find something. It's you said it's 8mm. Let me go through the chat real quick. You said 8mm. Yes, in dark colors: purple, navy, black, burnt orange, cranberry. Ooh, cranberry. Ooh, it's like a garnet color, golden. Okay, and silver. I got you. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this so because I always forget things. Okay, I found out why my mother-in-law is calling me. She says, let me take a picture of this real quick. There you go. She says, how's little Lulu? You have any new pictures to share? She loves pictures of the dogs. Oh my gosh. If we went up to New York to see my husband's parents, and don't tell her that the dogs are coming, she will lose her ever-loving mind. I know she will. She loves those dogs. Oh my god. They're like her grandchildren. She's like, oh, these are my grandkids. Never seen somebody show her family and friends pictures of my dogs. It's so funny. But yeah, she's asking for Lulu pics. Lulu is under my desk, laying on my feet, and she's sleeping. Finally. It's funny to have two dogs because I got you, girl. Oh, good. Yeah. I knew they had, because they had like a sale, because they said that they have an influx of beads that they were bringing in. So yeah, you're good. You're taken care of. You can find something there. Cherry Tree is awesome. So far, this is what we're looking at here. Yay. All right, so I need to figure out the pink part and how much room is. Okay, I need to fit at least 2 beads here. I think I can. And I just want to make sure. Okay, here I have 1, 2, 3, and I only have 1, 2. So I think that I can fit in there 2 more rows. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to be brave about this. We're going to be brave. So yeah, Cherry Tree is the best. It's just one of those things that came up in my ads on YouTube, as I was watching a video, yes, I watch videos on YouTube. You wouldn't think I had time, but yeah, I watched some videos. And so it came up because I might have been searching for beads. Google is like that, okay? I'm gonna be quiet about Google before they shut me down. But Google will be listening to my thoughts and dreams. And I dream in beads. I just do. I dream in beads, okay? I'm constantly thinking of, oh, what can I use that bead for? Constantly. All right, I'm gonna do 3 beads just to see what happens. So Google be lit. Nope, 2. Nope. See, sometimes you could be doing it and you'd be like stringing on some beads and be like, that's how much is gonna fit there, but then it will tell you, nope, that ain't gonna fit there. Don't force it. Don't overthink it, and just don't overdo it. Just be gentle as possible. Look at that. I wish I used silver wire. I wish I used silver wire for this because of the white beads. So I just need to make sure I be conscious, that I'm conscious of what beads I'm using, and then match it up with the wire. I've been doing well with that with other projects, but for some reason this time I didn't. I think I was supposed to change it after these black beads. I'd use black wire for it, and I just never changed it to the silver. So far, it's an eyeball, bro. So I'm going to poke a hole here, but it's like a lot of glue there and I can feel it. All right, cool. Alrighty. Let me look at this. Oh dear. Is that it? Oh wow, that is, I found the hole. All right. Pink. I almost messed up. I only need like 2. Azure is probably lost in cherry tree beads. Which reminds me, I have a cart waiting. And they keep emailing me and saying, you got a cart waiting. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. So this time I kind of feel like I might want to force it because I want to make sure that I have 2 beads so that it like matches these 2 beads. So I just got done saying don't force it, and here I am about to force it. Let's just see how it goes if I force it. Okay. It's not looking too good for me to get 2 beads there. How are we doing this? All right, hold on. I'm gonna get back because my neck is hurting. Okay. All right, let's try to do something here. I hate when I'm like live and things aren't working out the way that they should. Oh wait, that worked. All right, let me pull this through. That didn't really go very well, but that looks nothing like this. All right. Now, how am I going to do this? Okay. So, I love making things, but when things make it difficult for me to make them. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this out. Okay, this is good. Off to the side. Okay. May I spread the whole, maybe. There we go. Azure, you ever work with Miyuki beads? I'm trying to like get some people be like, oh, I use them all the time, but I haven't heard anybody use them. They use them for like I think personally I want to be using them for my looming, because it keeps all the beads uniform when you do that. So I'm like, Mayuki beads is probably the way I should be going right now. Okay, we should be going down in here, right? Uh-oh, it's going. Do you have a picture of the certain bead you're looking for? Because that would be easier if I'm going to help you. Because I don't know what you got in your mind. I can't read your mind. I'm like, I can't read your mind. It's true, I can't. Okay. Okay. It worked. I had to force it in there. When I just got done saying don't force it, but I had to force it. It was just not going the way that I wanted it to go. They're small. Oh, 8mm though. 8mm is not small. If this is a 10mm, right? What did I say this was? This one's a 9.5mm. Why does it say 12 now? Oh, because I'm in the wrong spot. I was measuring too bigly. Too bigly. Is bigly a word? Yeah, so this is like a 9mm bead. So it ain't that much. It's just a little bit smaller than this. But okay. Okay. Boop. Alrighty. I think I am finished with this eyeball. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know how I got here. There we go. I finished my eyeballs. I need to like figure out what backing. I mean, I was gonna use this backing. I'm not sure. I feel like I want to use the same backing for. I have plenty of this. And oh, I put this in a description box below too. So I was gonna back this like this. You know, that's the backing. But I'm still trying to figure out the loop I want to come out the back. I feel like I want to put this on the back and then just like have the loop come out in the back like that, and just have this just so you have more surface, and glue it down because you'll have more surface to work with. So yeah, I think I might do that. I don't know why I have like a southern accent. I'm from New York. I don't have a southern accent. I think this is the year. It's been 12 years since I've been in the South. So I feel like that 12 year is like really messing me up. Accent wise. People always ask me, oh, Mayuki beads? Yes, I got you. I understand now. Yeah, my Mayuki beads are usually like in the 10-aught, 11-aught size, and it's used for looming stuff so that they are uniform when you are stringing them on. They are very uniform and they stay in place, because when you do it with regular beads, they kind of move all over the place because they're all different sizes. So Mayuki beads are the best way to go, because when I was stringing this, I was trying to make sure I had like a certain size of bead so that I wouldn't have too much of a size difference between my beads. So I was trying to pick all the same sizes. It looks like the beads are same size, but I was just eyeing it up. Same with this. But Mayuki beads, they're all the same size because they're like machine made. They're like bump bump bump. So this is what it looks like. Pretty proud of this eyeball. I've been wanting to do an eyeball since my last beading video. But yeah, this is pretty fun, and I like the fact that it has like a bit of a sparkle to it. And I think that when I cut it out, that I am going to put tassels on them. I don't know how. um, I I don't know yet as to what kind of tassels I'm going to be using, or what kind of, I'm going to do it. It's going to be a beaded tassel. It's just basically stringing. Um, it's just a beaded. Oops. It's just a beaded tassel. That's it. It's nothing crazy, and it would take me like 5 to 10 minutes to do each one of them. So yeah, I think I'm gonna finish these up off camera. But yeah, I just want to get touch base. Uh oh. Email me. Do I have it here? Is this it? Yeah, there's the email address. So just email me there, and then I'll send it to you. Now remember, the link is only good for 7 days. So after 7 days, I'm going to have to send you the link again. So we have an always changing link, so that links aren't floating around the world, and people are using multiple links at multiple times. So yeah. Oh, I also wanted to show you guys, because I didn't know what I was going to do with it. But let me show you this real quick. I'm going to fix it first, because the legs are all wonky. Okay, so trigger warning for people who are afraid of spiders. I am going to show a spider. He's not real, but it's actually a beaded spider. And I was just wanted to say trigger warning before I go on camera. If you're like, oh, I don't like spiders, bye, I'll see you later. But look at this cute thing. I did like this beaded spider with the legs. The legs were my most favorite thing. Basically me just like picking out all these different beads and just like laying them all out, stringing them up, and just wire wrapping it. This was really fun to make. It's really cute. So yeah. But I've been fixing the legs a lot, and I can't figure out how to get it. And I don't know. I was thinking of maybe doing a video with the spider. I'm not really into like there it is. I'm really not into like Halloween or anything like that. I'm more into fall, and to me it feels like nature, but everybody's talking about spiders now. So I made a little spider. It's so cute. It's so cute. What? Are you kidding me? I don't like spiders either. I hate them. But what I do know is that they get all the bugs in my house. If I have a spider in a corner, I don't bother him. He don't bother me. I don't know if it's a he, but I'm just saying, he doesn't bother me. He doesn't come down and say, hey, what's up? What you eating? Like, he don't bother me. And I leave him there. Mostly because I'm lazy. And the other mostly is because I'm lazy. And the other part of it is the fact that I'm scared that he will crawl in my face, and on my face, and on me, on my person. So I just leave him there, and he's cool. We are cool. He don't bother me. I don't know how old he is. I don't know how long he's been there, but he's there. He's chilling. I don't bother him. He don't bother the dogs. He don't bother me. So I'm like, cool. He got some bugs up there. So I said, yo, live your life, bro. Live your life. As long as you don't come in my house, we good. We good. So yeah, I'm okay with spiders. I'm okay with them as long as they don't bother me. But yeah, not into spiders. Not into Halloween and all that stuff. I'm not really a fan of Halloween because bad things happen in my life on Halloween. So not into Halloween and stuff. So yeah, beans, whatever. So I've been working with a lot of weird beads and just like trying to plan out some bead work. And it seems like I'm going this route where I'm doing a lot of looming and embroidery beading and stuff like that. So I like it. I did my first pair of earrings using the loom. So I'm like, I made some earrings that, you know, I use the, this technique with. And so I'm like, they seem to be holding up pretty well. You know how sometimes you do something, you're like, is it going to hold up for a long time? And sometimes I really want to encourage you guys to, if you are going to be making jewelry, okay, if you're going to be making jewelry that you are going to be selling to people, you need to take the time to make sure that it holds up over time. So I make a bunch of earrings. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. So all those earrings right there, I make those earrings and then I make a second pair. Okay, the second pair, oh my god, really? So the second pair that I make of the same earring that's over there, I have a whole pile of earrings over there that I made. They're all ready to be sold and ready to go. But the issue is I want to make sure that, number one, the wire doesn't tarnish, and if it does tarnish, then I want to see if there's a way to clean it, you know, different things like that. Just planning ahead for things that might go wrong with someone's order. Okay. Clay, same thing. Does a clay hold up? What happens if you drop it? You know, I do all these test things so that later on when someone claims something happened to it, then I'll know, yay, that's a possibility or not. You would know that, you know what I mean? If you go and you test out your stuff first. So, I just want to encourage you guys to take the time to sit back, use your stuff for yourself, put it on and be like, okay, that fits really nicely. Okay, this holds up pretty nicely. It's not too heavy, or it doesn't pinch my ear or poke me in the back of my ear. Sometimes I made a couple things like that where it poked me on, you know, the back of my ear right here. And so you gotta test all that stuff out first. Know that it is wearable before you go and turn around and sell it. Because I had somebody who sold me some earrings that they're hard to explain, but they use heat in order to color it. And the color is almost like a nail polish, but it's like it's really thick nail polish. So I got these monstera leaf earrings, and it was colored that way with this thick kind of polish. Well, what ended up happening was, when I looked at it, I was like, oh, this is kind of bent. And so I bent it a little bit, and it just all cracked. The color just fell off of it. And I'm like, this person is selling this stuff? Like, so I would say make sure that you wear your own stuff, okay? I am a staunch, is that the word, staunch or strong advocate for wearing your stuff and liking your stuff first before you go and try to make other people like it. Okay, those are my words of wisdom for today. You can take it, you could leave it, you could do what you want with it, but the words of wisdom were put out there. You can do what you want. But what I will say though is, Azur, thank you so much for chatting with me in the chat box. For some reason, no one wants to chat with me today. I don't know why. I seem nice enough. I think I was nice enough. Maybe it was because I was talking about the spider and nobody wanted to talk with me afterwards. But I'm gonna finish these earrings offline and prepare some dinner. Good. Like, I get requests for waist beads, and so I go and I actually make them and then I wear them. So I'm like, you can make a custom order. You can order it and say, oh, can I have some waist beads? And I'm like, no. And I'll say, maybe in a future time, would I be able to contact you to let you know that I have waist beads? And they're like, yeah. So then I do that. I'll make a waist bead and then I'll wear it for a bit and see how it holds up. Do all kinds of stuff with it. Get it stuck in things. You know, like sometimes when you're pulling your pants down, you have the waist beads on. You can pop them that way and just like doing different things just to make sure it holds up before I go and turn around and say, I'm going to sell waist beads, you know? So yeah, I am telling you guys to do that first before you go and try to sell things that you don't even wear yourself. Okay? Because that don't make no sense. Don't wear things, don't sell things that you wouldn't even wear yourself. That makes no sense. So anyway, how can you be an advocate for yourself and sell yourself if you're not even wearing the stuff that you make? That's how I ended up doing jewelry. That's how I ended up selling jewelry, was I was wearing it because I like it. People would say, oh, I want a bigger. I'll make it bigger. But if I don't wear it, then I ain't gonna sell you stuff like that I won't wear. You know what I mean? So anyway, you guys, that is my word of wisdom for today. I'm going to finish my earrings offline and edit some video so I can keep up putting the videos out there, because YouTube is trying to kill me. Okay, so you'll get a video on that later, how YouTube's trying to kill me. So I'll see you guys probably at the end of, what is today? Today's Tuesday. So probably at the end of the week or the end of next week, okay, when I have a video ready to go and edit it. I love you guys. So glad you were here. So glad you were able to watch this, me do live my little eyeball earring. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay? Love you. Bye.